Cathedral. It's called Solaseo. I don't know what that means, but it is also named the Cathedral of Lights because it has 61 glass-stained windows, which are absolutely mesmerizing. It was built by King James the First or the Second. One of them started it and the other one finished it anyways. One of them is buried here, which is quite scary to think about because, yeah. But it's beautiful nonetheless, very intricate, very big, mesmerizing, definitely worth the €10 per person to get in here. That's all for me.
So I was recording of my wife earlier and I just realized that I had the audio settings wrong. Yeah, so we had to re-record the video that we took in here. And I also realized the videos I was taking outside had the wrong audio recording settings. So I have to go back and see how they sound, or if we get a chance to, and if she's up for it, we might re-record some of those videos. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, so we're inside the cathedral and it's really amazing, you know, my take in it, it's just beautiful. I don't know how long it took them to build something like this, you know, with the technology they had back in the day, but it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, when I say the glasses, I'm not sure if they're called glasses or windows. Yeah, they're called windows. The windows and the sculptures is just very beautiful. Yeah, and when we first walked in, there was a signpost that said no cameras around, and I was like, are they serious? Because we had to pay to come in. I'm like, is it really worth paying if we can't record? But I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. So we went in and we saw people with phones and taking pictures. I'm like, hey, if they're taking pictures on their phones, why not? So I took my camera out and I took some photos, I took some videos, which I'll share with you guys.
Go with the sound of the bin. Keep the city clean. So it has very beautiful architecture, very beautiful small streets. Believe it or not, we were here with our car and we were driving. Yes, driving. We ignored all the signs that told us you're not allowed to drive there. We went for it because we're following the GPS, people, so don't follow the GPS on a random street. Yes, and somebody was the passenger prince telling me to calm down. I was like, you try to be in this scene. There was a lot of people, as you can see, there's a lot of people walking around. Take a look. The size of the street was similar to this. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It might be the one that's behind the camera. And I had to drive through that. It felt like an impossible maze to get out of. I haven't actually been in a maze before, but today felt like a near maze life experience. So yeah, but it's beautiful nonetheless. It wasn't so beautiful driving through it, but let's walk and discover. Look at this garage. So people with actual cars come here. Because this is a garage. That's beautiful. The little balconies, and I think this is perfect. I think the way this building, these roads or these streets or these homes were built is perfect because it creates a natural shade, basically. And there's a car coming our way. Wow. They're very friendly. I wasn't smiling while driving. She's really nice. I was not even looking at the.
Look at how tight it
Yep. I wasn't even smiling at the passerbys because I was just so. I had embarrassment for myself because I'm sure they were looking at the like. They were probably looking like, this lady has no idea what she's doing. She's definitely a tourist. Yes, yes, I am. I'm just not trying to kill anybody and not trying to scratch the car. But here we are. Carrère de Can Anglada. I'm sure I'm reading that in the French way, not the Spanish.
Not me, straight
No, 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 no.
I like the streets, they're very good.
You like them because they're away from the sun. You like them because they're away from the sun. It creates a natural shade, which is really smart. Like they don't have to really build that many trees because these alleyways somehow have, wind circling through.
I know, it's
And it creates a nice
isn't it?
fresh
It's like
breeze.
very easy.
You'd forget that we're in Spain. But then you'd be reminded by your beautiful surroundings and all the buildings.
You don't get this breeze in the
No.
stick it out,
And it has this nice, fresh smell because we're not too far from the ocean right now. And I think that helps too because we're near the ocean.
UK is surrounded by water.
Very dirty water, by the way. They can try to clean it, they never do. Another car. And just turning with no problems. Wow. Okay, so we actually need to figure out. We were meant to get ice cream, by the way. Somebody.
You can still get ice cream. This place looks nice.
Which place? Everywhere it looks nice.
People like that map right there.
Who?
Anyway.
Where? I don't see. Oh, N and J.
Yeah.
Hope they're still together.
It's just so energy are still together.
Oh, I think you need to have this to enter here. So let's hope we don't get a ticket because this says Cathedral
But somebody has to
Accere. There were cameras everywhere.
the camera is going to see something that's wrong.
When you do that, that means you're registered to the license plate. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure whatever is on there, that's the license plate. Yep.
Okay. Wow, this is very interesting. There's two cars trying to cross this small, tiny road right here. There's one. And there's a big truck right here.
And that car is from Denmark, and I got from here.
Yep. So one car is having to reverse back while the truck pushes forward. The car that was coming towards us is from Denmark. So I'm guessing they're just visiting here. So I'm guessing this guy is from around here. That's why he seems more aggressive, trying to push the small car. This almost looks like bullying, to be honest. Oh, okay. So he just reversed in the street and the truck is going to continue going on forward. See, this is why I like Spain. I don't know why, but I find this just to be very, very interesting, Because on the same streets, there are people walking, there are bikes, by bicycles, I mean, motorbikes, bicycles, even prams, babies on prams. And yet you also find big trucks. You find small cars, and they're all just trying to go through the same street. Yeah. I think this is where we came, babe, isn't it? This is where we drove ourselves. Yeah.
This is where I drove. We're trying to find a way to find parking because obviously there's no parking on these small streets. And yeah, it was very stressful. Like, you would have seen a footage of just the truck going through here with a small car. The lady is probably panicking as much as I was, so I could feel her pain. Didn't even want to look. But yeah, I made it out. I'm here. I'm alive. But yeah, don't go in these small streets. I drove all the way across through this curve, trying to find a way out of these small streets because they're not pleasant to drive in, and we were trying to find parking. And as you see, it's not evident that you can drive out in the middle. There's a pathway where people are walking, but apparently it's for cars too, and horses, because we saw horses here as well. But yeah, I had to go back through that way, through this road, that led me to a different small road and another small road, and we made it out. Survived. Yay!
I forgot to mention, yeah, horses too as well. Is it horse cats? What are those things called? Yeah, horse chariots or horse cats, yeah. They all use the same streets. Spain is amazing. I'm loving this place. This looks good. Does it take care?